Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to be gaming with a tier 9 WZ tank destroyer. And this tank received a bit of the chop. What do I mean by saying this? Wargaming gave this tank more horses. Wargaming gave a bit of the DPM to the stock tank gun. And to the top tank gun, oh my, DPM, nerfed, accuracy whenever you are moving your gun got nerfed heavily, and heat penetration dropped down from 395 to 350. What I'm trying to say that this mother trucker received quite a substantial nerf, okay? It used to be either 4.5 or either 5 tank, now it is a 4 tank. And all in all, it is a assault tank destroyer. With this mother trucker, you want to play aggressively if it is possible to play hold down, right? So it's not going to be that easy to penetrate you, and obviously to hide the lower plate as well. This is how you want to be performing with this vehicle, and this is how you want to play with it. And it may look like the armor is quite bad on the paper, but yop tarara, you can get a heart attack. But if you are taking a heavy tank, you can see that heavy tanks cannot penetrate you that easily. Hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully this is understandable. That being said, the plan for today is very, very simple. All we want to do for a full happiness is to play 3 live games, to see how the tank will feel like, and to give you 1 game from the live streams whenever we had a great success and whenever we made this mother trucker work very, very well. That is the plan, that is the hope, and that is the dream. So that being said, first game, Malinovka standard battle. We are going to be kind of alright, I believe, and we are going to make pressure probably on top of the hill. I think that is the best way how we can play this battle and how we can approach this situation. I mean, maybe aggressive play is questionable and debatable. Is it worth it or it's not worth it? But I think this is the proper way to do the things. That's what I want to believe. The problem is there is 2 artists, right? Those artists can slap the living crap out of us, and obviously that would be a very, very, very sad story. But I feel like, sniping from the back with a tank which is not really created for sniping, it can be very, very difficult experience, if you know what I mean. So that being said, here we go. Do I want to go on top of the hill? Okay, we know exactly where enemy light tank is. Enemy light tank is sitting right about here. We know that very, very well. Meanwhile, oh my bananas. Yeah, here we go. That is a beautiful crossing, fellas. That is a beautiful crossing. I just took all my hit points literally for free, and even Arta slapped us for, oh my bananas. That is disgusting. That is straight up disgusting. Oh man, am I still spotted, or Arta is so good at predicting this stuff? Because this Manti is definitely a spotter in this game. Oh man, what a big fat disappointment that is. What a big fat disappointment that is, I can tell you that much. Okay, what do we want to do? We want to go for a blind shot over there. That's what we want to do, fellas. That's only one way how we can make it work, kind of. This is only one way how we can kind of make it work. Okay, going for a blind shot just like so. We are not going to be playing aggressively here, I can guarantee you that. After this type of start, I can just blame myself, but I am not giving up even though we have an awful start overall. We are not giving up on this. All we want to do, we want to have a great position here, and we want to punish enemy forces for being silly. That's all we need to do for a full happiness, fellas. That is all we need to do for a full happiness. And yes, this is a red line. Oh yeah. This is a red line wanking, if you will, but I do not really have any alternative choices considering on how many hit points I have lost. Man. Yeah, that is unfortunate. That is straight up unfortunate. It's okay, let it be. We are a strong mother truckers, we are going to be okay. Now, what is the worst thing what could happen for us in this battle? Why not? What is the worst thing what could happen for us is that Monty is making a bit of pressure like this. Right? This is definitely heads down the worst thing. And that's okay, fellas. I know what have I done wrong in this game. I made a decision to play, to not to take so good of the line, right? So that's why I am getting slaughtered as I am getting slaughtered. I cannot complain about this, right? And obviously the penetration nerf on this tank slapped this tank in the nuts quite heavily, but I don't really think that this tank became unplayable mother trucker. I still think that it is a very, very strong tank overall. Obviously, if we would only hit our shots. Yeah, Monty sitting here, not a big surprise. Not a big surprise, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. It's a matter of the time whenever he will get even more involved than he is now. Trying to punish the Type 4 heavy, that is okay. All we need to do, we need to make as much damage as we physically and possibly can while they are going for us. That's all we need to do for a full happiness, fellas. Let's go for another shot. Beautiful penetration for a Type 4 heavy. That is okay. Too bad our Kunze is getting probably outspotted, I would say. That is okay. We got this. We are fine. We are big boys. Let's go for another shot over there. Good. 3,000. We are doing our best, fellas. I can tell you that much. We are doing our best. Everyone is screaming, everyone is running, everyone is trying to escape before it's too late. So what is the next thing what we would love to do right here? We would love to take even more of the red line, right? That's what we need to do. Oh man, what a game this is. But once again, I cannot blame anyone else apart blaming myself because I haven't took the safe spot or safe crossing. I decided to go through the open field like this instead of going through the red lines. So, you know, can't complain about that. We need to be realistic. Good, another 700 in the face. Very, very nice. We are fixing it as good as we physically and possibly can, fellas. We are fixing it as good as we physically and possibly can. Meanwhile, IS-7 taking our time to aim. Unfortunately, we are missing our shot. And plus, on top of that, we are playing with a brawling build here as well. I need to highlight that. I made a decision not to go with a sniping build, but actually with a brawling build. So that's the other thing I would say. Okay, unfortunately we did not manage to punish this Monty and we are getting spotted for obvious reasons, right? Monty is carrying this game very, very well. What he is doing here is absolutely amazing, and Arta luckily missed the shot. That's good. We are trying to annoy this IS-7 to the best of our ability. And I think it is a matter of the time whenever we are going to get slaughtered. Yeah, whatever. It is how it is, not much what we can change about that. We need to be humble and we need to accept that. It is okay. Better luck next time. Let's see the score. Okay, and we are back. Very bad start, but you know what? I'm accepting this. 3,700 damage, 300 assisting damage. What we got from this game, we are third by the experience, we are first by the damage. Not a big surprise. And enemy Monty did an awesome job. 5,000 assisting, I was expecting significantly more than 5k, but that's what he has. It's okay. Meanwhile, we lost 40,000 credits for obvious reasons because I was shooting the gold ammunition and I was missing quite a bit of the shots. That's okay. Let's call it a warming up. Okay, round number 2, Himmelsdorf standard battle. This is going to be better, or at least it should be better. We have a lot of meat in the game. Double mouse, Type 5 heavy, Type 4 heavy, a lot of meatballs. So all we want to do at this point in time is we want to take a typical sniper schnitzel position here. We want to take this balcony and hopefully from the balcony we can punish someone that is thinking crossing like this is a great idea. We can clearly see that mouse may think this way. Good, that would be absolutely amazing, although No, Type 5 Heavy is thinking this way. That's even better. Okay, flat side shot to the Type 5 Heavy. There is a chance we are going to lit him on fire as well, so that is a good thing. Let's wait for it and fire. Unfortunately not a fire, but 700 free damage is 700 free damage. I take it anytime, any day. Everything is alright. Now we can see that mouse may consider about making a bit of pressure like this. 430U, how are you doing? Having a good time? Me too. I'm loading the gold for 430U. If this gentleman would try to make any pressure whatsoever, we are slaughtering him, right? That would be very, very nice. The problem of all of this is that mouse is being slapped by everyone apart us, so we want to get a bit more involved over there, okay? I feel like this is the right time to play aggressively. My goal is to punish the mouse into the face as many times as I physically and possibly can before the game is over. He's down to fartable, that is alright. We are taking our time to aim our shot and we are slapping him for 700 damage. Beautiful. He just fired, so that is a good thing, but I'm more interested in the other mouse at this point in time, to be fair with you. I am more interested into the other mouse, but I will take the shot nevertheless. Thank you. And the next guy is going to be this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful German steel. There is no need for us to cry and to complain. All we want to do, we want to say hello for him. Nice angle, my man. Having a great time. Thank you, me too. So, as you can see, this is like a assault tank destroyer. You want to make quite a bit of pressure with it. You want to get involved into the game and you want to bait enemies to shoot you, right? This is exactly what you want to do. And even though nerf for a penetration is substantial, I would never say that this tank became unplayable or absolute pile of caca or something that nature. I still think that this vehicle is capable of doing quite some bad stuff to the enemies, even with a bit of the nerf. That being said, I am looking towards this light tank. Light tank is going through the middle of the field. We should be able to punish him without bigger issues. That's good. Minus 800 in the face. And now all we need to do is we don't need to get flanked, right? Now he's screaming, he's running, he's going through the open field, he's trying to use map to his advantage, but he is going to turn anyways, and we will be ready for that. I mean, I was ready, but I misaimed the shot, so that is okay. Now, how about this Foch or alternatively Italian tank destroyer? Come here, you beautiful, magnificent mother trucker. We will make it work and we will make you very, very happy. How are you doing this fine day? As you can see, he's doing just fine. He's trying to side scrap against us. We don't care. We are looking towards the Mr. Foch. Foch is screaming. Foch is running. Foch is going straight to the garage. That is okay. And now Mr. Italian Tank Destroyer is trying to show some dominance, which he does very, very well, honestly. I can't complain about that by any shape or any form. Can I survive another shot from his side? This is the question. He's on the reload. Okay. Good information, so we should have enough time for one more, if I'm not mistaken, and if we will, this is solid 5,000. Actually, not really. He is reloading faster than I do. That's okay. Not a big deal. Not the game I'm going to cry about. And the most important thing is we showcase that you are going to the heavy line with this tank and you are slapping everyone in the face. And that is important thing. I will tell you a story, fellas. Once, instead of recording, I clicked the button to stream, and I was doing a YouTube video this way. Yup, tararai. Now I have paranoia every single time whenever random subscription is coming. It is absolutely insanity. You can give me a heart attack. Okay, we are back with a solid ace. 5,000 damage and ace. Maybe it's because it was against the higher tiers, right? Beautiful performance, 5,000 damage. We are feeling pretty good about this, and we made 10,000 profits as well, where the credits goes. Okay. Can't complain. One more game. I want to see another 5,000. Hopefully we are going to get good map for that. Good map, this is definitely debatable, but we have a Sand River standard battle. Okay, let's try to snipe. We are taking complete sniper schnitzel build, and we will try to punish enemies via the distance, right? Hopefully that will work just fine for us. Could I play aggressively with this tank? I definitely could, but I think the sniping can show some things as well that this gun is a bit derpy, but that is okay. I am not complaining about it. Let's see. Will we have some light tank crossing through the open field? Yes, we do. Not quite a light tank, but Borat. Unfortunately, we cannot punish him, but that is okay. We have all time in the world of tanks. We do not need to panic. All we need to do, we need to enjoy ourselves. That's all we need to do, fellas. That's all we need to do. Let's go for a blind shot somewhere over there, because why the heck not? I do not really have anything better to do at this point in time, so blind shots will work just fine. And I don't even know what I would love enemy team to do at this point in time, honestly. I truly have no clue. Maybe to make pressure like this, maybe this could be something that we could capitalize on. I'm not entirely sure, honestly. All I am doing at this point in time is I am just enjoying by blind shooting standard enemy positions, and we are hoping that we could punish enemy forces for them being silly, right? That's all we need for a full happiness, fellas. I think the time has come for us to relocate, because we can clearly see that enemy team is not really making that much pressure as we would love to see them making. So we need to get into more aggressive positions. So my idea is to play where the Squall is playing now. It will take a good minute to relocate, but we should be okay. I know that it is a dangerous peek from my side because of the sniper schnitzels in this area, but in the same time I believe we are going to be just all right. Meanwhile, there is STI, I can see him, and there is a Liz. Oh man, this is going to be gorgeous, and this is going to be amazing. So that's what we want to see. We want to see enemies doing something silly, right? That's all we need for a full happiness. Our Squall is sitting in a bit of the poo-poo hole, but I don't really think that it is changing anything for us, with all honesty. I still think that we are sitting very, very, very well. We are loading high explosive ammunition because we can. And now, maybe, just maybe, we could say hello for enemy Borat. Enemy Borat is down to fartable, so I don't really care about him. But what I care about that Su-130. I'm going for a... I tried to go for a snapshot, but unfortunately I failed hitting that. Okay. Now, this is the risk that comes with you playing passively with the tanks like this, right? You may think, what is the risk? Well, the risk is very, very simple, that you are not going to get enough use from the game. And this is not only for the tanks like this, but overall playing triangle, right? And it is a very, very, very bad case scenario for us. It truly is. So that being said, we need to figure out how we could make a bit more pressure over there. And this is a rough situation, fellas. I don't really think that we can stop, and we just simply need to go in front like there is no tomorrow. Just simply close our eyes and push in front. Our team is way too good, and once again, that comes with a risk, right? And with this tank destroyer, in my opinion, you need to be aggressive. And it doesn't really matter, are you playing against them? Against the tier 10s or against the tier 7s, you kind of want to be aggressive with this tank destroyer, at least in my opinion. Beautiful shot into the XM side, that is good, solid damage from our side, that's okay. Now we are pretty well aware of the Estarva sitting in this area here as well, that's okay. We are taking our time to aim, too bad that he reacted properly at us and he actually turned. And this is pretty much a game over. Yeah, bad mistake. You remember what did I said in the start of the battle, that I could play aggressively. It's not definitely I could play aggressively, I needed to play aggressively, but that's okay. Learn from my mistakes, fellas, it's going to be fine. Let's report to the scoreboard. So all in all, definitely a bad decision from my side to snipe. But that's what we have. We hit one blind shot towards the Progetto 65 apparently, which is good, but overall the game was pretty bad. We are third by experience, we are fourth by the damage. That's actually crazy. That is crazy that we have this type of performance. And we made a bit of the credits, but overall that pushed our average way lower than I would love to be, but that's what we have. Only 3.4 thousand damage and 300 assisting session, which is kind of sadness. Once again, this score is below average, but that's what we crafted. Now you are going to see a good game whenever we go into the heavy line and we slap the living crap out of the enemies. So let's do that even. I think it is a must. I have an idea. This looks like a good place to farm. But we need to take this. Is it worth to upgrade your tank? Started playing like 2 weeks ago, yes. There is a big difference between stock and top vehicle, yes. So it is definitely worth it to make the tank top. In many situations, tank will become significantly better. In many situations, tank will become significantly better, sir. Fortunate. Unlock at 705 Tech 3 as a gift. I hope I did the best choice. It depends what you are up to and what do you want. So, can I say it's the best choice that you could have made? Probably no. But once again, maybe that's exactly what you needed and what you wanted, right? The grinding towards that tank can be a bit pain in the butt. So maybe from that department, that was very nice. Bloody, if this is not 5,000, then I do not know what is. People will never know the struggle. If you play the Fava, you could be lit on fire. I mean, it is still the tank that can be lit on fire very easily. Okay. We are trying to do our best here. And so far we are gaming. I needed to say that, right? I needed to say that. I probably needed to go for a side that would have been better shot. It's okay. Can't complain. Okay. Trying to do my best.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. There is your 5,000. Bavuxi, thank you very much for 2 months. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you. Thank you, Bavuxi. Okay. We are holding this line like our life depends on it. But to be completely honest with you, our life does depend on it. Our life does depend on it, fellas. Yeah, fellas. All in all, I still think WZ-111G FT is a solid tank. It's not really a sniper schnitzel. It's more of the tank with which you need to kind of make pressure. At least that's what I think. That being said, thank you very much for watching. I very much appreciate you. I hope you had a great time together with us and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.